There are 8 countries with territory inside the Arctic Circle, known as the Arctic States. They are Canada, Denmark via Greenland, Finland, Iceland, Norway, Russia, Sweden, and the United States. 7 of those 8 are NATO members. One of them, of course, is not. But it's Russia that is leading the race, thanks to the simple fact of geography. The entirety of the country's northern coastline sits within the Arctic Circle. That's roughly 25,000 kilometers. As the ice melts, that access becomes an enormous strategic advantage. The quantity of Arctic sea ice has reduced dramatically in the past 40 years. The NSR cuts the journey between Western Europe and Asia by up to 40% compared to the typical route using the Suez Canal. This means less fuel, faster delivery, and more profit for the Kremlin and any company that Russia allows to use it. It also contains enormous reserves of the coveted rare earth elements, as well as valuable materials like titanium, iron and copper, to gold and even diamonds. To prepare for this, Russia is working hard to expand its civilian and commercial infrastructure, its terminals, research stations, satellite facilities, and new ports along the NSR. Russia's nuclear-powered icebreakers are the backbone of its Arctic strategy, and none encapsulates this better than the Arctica. And her sister vessels, designed as part of Russia's Projekt 420, or Project 22220, constitute the largest and most powerful class of icebreaker ever made. Each one measures nearly 173 meters long, 34 meters wide, and 54 meters tall. To put that in perspective, imagine a ship as long as 2 football fields and as tall as SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket, all encased in a reinforced steel hull designed to withstand the most extreme conditions the Arctic can throw at it. Then there's the weight. With a displacement of more than 33,500 tons, this icebreaker is heavier than 3 of the US Navy's Arleigh Burke-class destroyers combined. Now, to move such a massive ship, you need a lot of power. To push through 3 meters of Arctic ice, you need even more. That's why, beneath this imposing exterior, this icebreaker is essentially a mobile power plant. It can produce more than 80,000 horsepower at a moment's notice to reach speeds of 22 knots or 25 miles per hour in open water. But it still has the torque required to forge a path through dense ice sheets, even at speeds as low as 5 knots. The source of this monstrous power is a pair of Ritem 200 nuclear reactors, specifically designed for marine use by one of Russia's top nuclear engineering firms. These reactors deliver 60 megawatts of power on the shafts, generating high-pressure steam to drive the ship's turbines. If you were to plug this vessel into the grid, it could power a small city, and thanks to its nuclear efficiency, it can operate for up to 7 years at sea without coming into port or refueling. It can break ice in the open sea and then sail upriver to resupply remote Siberian settlements, energy hubs, or military outposts. Despite its size and complexity, the ship is run by a crew of just 54. These sailors enjoy compact but well-equipped living quarters, gym facilities, medical bays, and even saunas, all designed to sustain missions that can last for months in near total isolation. Russia currently commands a fleet of 8 nuclear-powered icebreakers, 4 of which are Project 22220 class. But Moscow isn't stopping there. 3 more vessels of this class are already under construction, alongside a new kind of icebreaker, Project 10510, known as the Leader class. These ships will be floating nuclear cities, dwarfing the already massive Arctica, to combine enormous logistical capacity with both military and civilian functions on an unprecedented scale.